Hi, Fiza. How are you?
Hi, Jane. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for
Good.
taking the time to do this testimonial for me. It means a lot.
Beautiful.
So, Fiza, we've been working together during the Kickstarter program over the last 3 months, which has been amazing. And
Yeah,
your company is called Move Mountains. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
beautiful. So, Move Mountains coaching seek to inspire people, like back to basic, back to nature, back to you. And I literally take people on a journey to climb their personal mountains, whatever that may be. Yeah.
Wow, great. Fantastic. So, what results were you getting before you entered the Kickstarter program?
Before the Kickstarter program, I'd say I was in the business full time. I'd say close to a month. So before the Kickstarter program, I guess what I lacked was sort of like process, directions and clarity.
Mhm.
And with the Kickstart program, it just sort of like gave me, okay, let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Great, fantastic. And the 2 to 3 challenges that you had before the program, what were they specifically?
Um, I was confused with my target markets, my avatars. I was confused of, I was even like sort of like probably overwhelmed where to sort of like begin with, like websites and Facebook. It was just a mumble jumble kind of thing. Yes,
Yeah, it can be quite overwhelming when you start out, can't
definitely.
it? Great. And since going through the program, what 2 to 3 specific results have you achieved?
I have pushed to network more to know my numbers. So that's one of the results. I was sort of like encouraged, to think outside the box. What can I do? What am I not even considering and thinking, and that came through like from our weekly sessions. And sort of like more sort of like focus and clarity. Okay, let's get this one project first done, and then what's next? Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And what did you really like about the program and how it was delivered?
I love the weekly check-ins. I love the weekly sort of like Q&A where we literally just narrow it down to one specific thing. And it gave us, okay, like focus and then execution. I think like what's missing is usually like the execution part. So I really love that. Even if it's like trial and error, um, that's still something. And the accountability part, so it means, yep, I got to do it and someone's going to check out on me. So that sort of like pushes me to get that done.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
accountability part's good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And the application, 100%. If you don't, you can
Exactly.
learn all you like, but if unless
Yeah.
you actually apply action and applicate, it's really not going to happen. So that's good.
Yes.
And what do you believe the overall benefits of the program have been for you?
As a startup, as a sort of like newbie to the business, I think it is really, really important to sort of like learn and understand the business. And it's not really, like I think like a lot of people get caught up in the business without, like not thinking about building the business. So for me, like starting it fresh and early, it has made me think about my bigger vision. Okay, where do I really want to go with it? Okay, let's learn all that I can now, and what can I actually teach, and pass it on to my team members once I start employing them. So it just made me sort of like have a big overview view, put it to say. Yeah.
Wonderful. That's really great. All right, we've got one last final question for you. You ready for it?
Okay. Yes, why not?
So, what would you say to someone who's interested in going ahead with this program or one similar to it in the future?
I say go for it. It is going to be challenging and you're going to be, pushed outside your comfort zone. But that's when the growth happens and that's where the learning comes. The execution part is really, really important. So say yes and say, you'll be a different sort of like person, I'd say even 1 month from now.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for your time today, Fiza. That's been fantastic.
All good, Jane.